Ewan's woke up this morning with really bad neck pain, and at the moment he's only got about 50% of his normal movement. So every time he turns his head to the left, or if he looks up, he's getting this sharp pain on the right side of his neck. I've examined him and I think I've found the problem. There's one muscle, the sternocleidomastoid, which sits at the front of the neck, is incredibly tight. Every time I touch it, it's really, really tender. And if I'm right, if I treat this one muscle, that should reduce his pain and get his full range of movement back within today's sessions. So let's get started, and then once I've treated him, we'll come back and retest exactly the same movements to see if we can get him moving freely again and without pain. So the sternocleidomastoid, big neck muscle, and it joins from the sternum right up behind the ear into the mastoid bone, and it also attaches on to the collarbone. So like with any soft tissue treatment, we just want to warm the area up. We don't want to be treating it too aggressively. We don't want to be pulling it around too much until we've got some blood in the tissue. And then when we feel things start to let go a little bit, we can start to take him through different movements. Now what I'm doing here is I'm warming it up, but I'm also feeling for, are there any specific points within the tissue that are particularly tender? I can feel there's a big trigger point in there. I think you'd agree with there, Ewan?
Yeah, that's really tight.
So I'm just starting to make a bit of a note of where those triggers are, and then once the area is warm, we can work a little bit more aggressively and specifically into those areas. So I like to warm it up in lots of different positions. So I like to treat it in a bit of rotation. I like to treat him in neutral. Benefit of rotating is you can just get the muscle on a bit of a stretch, so you can have a bit more impact on that muscle. And then I like to just trigger behind the ear and just start to gently rotate the neck. Just going to put him into full rotation. Is that quite tender there, Ewan?
Yeah, it's quite tender.
Okay, I'm just going to pick it up a bit more now. So this time I'm going to pick the tissue up and I'm going to push it down. So away it and down just to give it a bit of a stretch. Again, I can feel that there's that one area in the muscle that's really, really tight and tender. So I'm just going to work through that area again, right up where it attaches to the mastoid bone. And what I'm doing is I'm working into the tissue whilst rotating, so we're getting a bit of a stretch there as well. I can feel already that's a lot softer, so it's working. And the good thing about treating it in this position as well is he is struggling with rotation. So if you can get the neck into the position that he's particularly struggling with and work through the tissue that's tight, you can have maximum impact. And very often if you treat like that, the pain relief will be almost immediate. I'm just working through the lateral border of the SCM there and trying to pick it up where it attaches onto the clavicle. And then back into neutral. Yeah, I can feel there that's the tone and the tightness in that's dropped significantly. Does that feel different to you, Ewan?
Yeah, it feels a lot better.
Yeah, it's good. Let's do a little bit more rotation work there. Still a little bit there though. I can feel when I'm rotating it's getting caught up here behind the ear. And then what we can do then is rotate in this way as well. So rotate into my right hand. So what I'm doing is I'm triggering the area of tenderness and then I'm rotating towards this time. Okay, just relax for me. Just turn in and we're going to rotate like this, okay? Stay there. Off we go. all the way in, all the way. That's it. Relax. That is feeling a lot looser now. So if I compare that to the opposite side, I would actually say the right side feels softer than the left. So this doesn't need treating for too long, just enough to drop the tone in it. And I think now, actually feeling that can be retested to see whether it's changed his left side rotation and extension. So let's test that now and see if that's improved it. So I've treated the SCM. What I want to do now is test his rotation and his extension, because they were his indicative tests. So I've looked to the left from you, and just tell me what you feel. So first thing I can see is his chin's coming right round to the shoulder now. So I know that treatment's worked. Does it feel better?
Yeah, it feels a lot better.
Right, have a look up for me. Tell me if you get that pinch.
No, no pinch.
A lot better. So we know the treatment's worked. Now, would I stop treatment there? No. I'd normally carry on and I'd work into the scalenes. I'd do some work around the back of the neck, and then I'd give him a few exercises to help keep the improvement ongoing over the next week. Now, what this shows is just how important the sternocleidomastoid muscle can be in neck pain. It's a big muscle at the front of the neck that's often overlooked, yet it can be a major contributor to neck pain, headaches, and restricted movement, particularly when you can't turn your head to look over your shoulder. So in the right patient, just 2 or 3 minutes of the right treatment can make a huge difference with these type of cases. In the next video, I'm going to show you how I treat some of the other major contributors to neck pain. So muscles like the scalenes, the upper traps, and the suboccipitals, all of which can be a major contributor to acute neck pain.